Alright, everyone, welcome to episode number 46 of Radio Thoughts, and let's get straight into it. So it's gonna be a bit short episode, but it doesn't matter. But what I'm gonna start off with is that quality time spent with people is a lot more important and beneficial than the quantity of time that you spend with people. So what I mean by this is that especially when you have a really busy life, it doesn't matter that you're going to be a bad partner or bad friend. What you can do, though, or what you should do, is when you, first of all, find time for your friends, etc. And then when you do, don't just sit around there or do whatever. You can do that, but be 100% present and make the time as worth it as possible. Because if you're just gonna sit there and not do anything and stare into nothing, there's no real point in doing that unless you're deliberately trying to do that. But I think you should get my point. And then another very important thing is that you can receive energy from people, especially when it comes to men, from women, without taking it with any ulterior motive or different intentions. So what I mean by that is you can simply just enjoy the company of a female friend. While I'm still very skeptical of those friendships, but in some cases it can work really well. It doesn't have to be friends, but can be more like with professionals, whoever. You can enjoy the company and the energy of them without having any different intentions. And this is really important because that means that you can learn from absolutely everyone and not just from one specific gender. And then the last thing I want to talk about, which I think is extremely important to know and to be aware of, and that is that once something becomes boring in your life that you used to love, chances are quite high, or it's very likely that you have sort of outgrown that thing and you have achieved what you wanted to achieve. And what that means is that you have achieved progress. And that means that you shouldn't be sad because something is boring, but that you have finally grown and that you have achieved a sort of success. But what also can be is that when you're on a very long journey or you have a big goal, and then on the way it gets boring, well, then you should probably stay persistent and you'll probably or very likely get a refresher back into it and you'll be back on track. But when it comes to you achieving your goal, or achieving any goal, and you feel like after you achieved it is boring, chances are most likely that you have fully achieved it and you're ready to move on to the next thing. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you.